Nikki just dropped a bombshell that has the internet clutching their pearls. According to her, Meek Mill was by none other than Diddy himself. And now, word on the street is Meek might be gearing up to speak out in court. This drama is messier than a love and hip-hop reunion, and the Barbs are losing it. From industry secrets to courtroom confessions, things are spiraling fast, and Nikki ain't holding back a thing. So with Diddy's name all over the headlines and court documents flying around like confetti, Meek has finally popped up and said something. And what he's saying, and what people are saying about him, has everybody looking sideways. Now, to be fair, Meek's been catching heat ever since this whole Diddy trial blew up. Folks been questioning why he was always so close to Diddy, but now he's suddenly distancing himself real quick. He even went as far as offering $100,000 for info on who's dragging his name into the drama, like he wants out. But here's where it gets spicy. Meek has spoken up about what he witnessed at some of Diddy's infamous parties, and the stuff he said, let's just say it's giving uncomfortable. He basically said that these parties are a bunch of addicts come together and just party all night. And according to him, that's not something that matches his energy, because after all, he is from North Philly, whatever that means. But that's not even the half of it. People have been tossing around wild rumors about Meek and Diddy's relationship, especially after that old pic resurfaced of them in matching outfits. You already know that sparked all kinds of speculation. Some folks even claimed they had a little something going on. That rumor came from a lawsuit filed by Lil Rod, who accused Diddy of being romantically involved with Meek. That case was dismissed, but the internet ran with it. Then out of nowhere, Bobby Shmurda stepped in and dropped a bomb of his own. He basically accused Jay-Z and Rock Nation of starting those rumors in the first place. Bobby said when you leave Rock Nation, it's like leaving a bitter ex. They start spreading rumors and paying for troll comments to ruin your image. He even claimed they tried to do the same thing to him after he left the label. So according to Bobby, the smear campaign Meek's dealing with, that's just Rock Nation trying to sabotage him.
Came off the team. I'm gonna tell you what's going on with Meek. I left for a team that Meek was on. Meek left that team, and he that team. They come for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta understand everything in a relationship is like a relationship with these labels, right? And leaving like a girl with a lot of power.
Meanwhile, Meek has flat out denied all of it. The Diddy rumors, the lawsuits, the speculation. But some people are still side-eyeing him, especially since that matching outfit pic is very much real. And let's not forget that viral moment where Meek was caught yelling, "No Diddy," in a clip.
Yo, Shaw, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know we
Yo,
playing
Shaw.
out this
Let's
real
go.
life.
Real life
Yeah,
shit,
nigga,
yeah.
no Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
For those who don't know, that's kind of like saying pause or no homo, basically trying to make it clear that something wasn't meant like that. Even 50 Cent jumped in and threw a lil shade, bringing up his own past with Diddy asking to take him shopping and implying that Meek didn't seem bothered by the same kind of things.
You know, that's obviously doing shopping. They got the same outfit.
yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's a nice shirt. That was a nice shirt. All right, so when he said the shopping line, in real life, what did you say?
I said, let me get away from him.
So between the lawsuits, the fashion choices, the viral slang, and now court appearances, Meek is right in the middle of the madness, whether he likes it or not. And guess who's not holding back now after all this time? That's right, Nikki. Remember her little video about the undercover bros in the industry?
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay.
Was Nikki out here trying to warn us years ago? 2 whole years before these lawsuits dropped, Sis might have been throwing some subliminals about Meek and his ties to Diddy. Let's be real, rumors about Meek and Diddy went up a whole new level when Lil Rod filed that wild RICO lawsuit. According to him, Diddy's been running some kind of freaky underground operation involving manipulation, and hooking up with celebs, including rappers and R&B dudes. Allegedly, Meek Mill and Usher are both in that mix. Now, Meek ain't take that too well. He hopped online, arguing with fans and bloggers, clapping back left and right. But here's the thing. He didn't actually deny the stuff in the lawsuit, just said folks were messy. And then boom, an old Nicki Minaj clip starts going viral again. In it, she low-key hints at Meek maybe being on the DL and allegedly putting hands on her. Fans are now drawing parallels between her and Cassie, which makes you wonder, was Nicki trying to warn us? Right after the lawsuit hit, Meek started saying that he's not embarrassed by anything that he's been through. What does that even mean? Because to us, that sounded like he's trying to spin the block before the narrative gets worse. Now let's get into the receipts. On February 26th, Lil Rod hit Diddy with that RICO lawsuit, claiming Diddy ran a whole criminal empire out his Miami mansion. Allegations included recruiting young people, passing out illegal substances, and using his connections to keep things on the low. But here's the twist. Other people were named too. Lil Rod claims he got hours of audio and video of Diddy, his staff and his guests doing all kinds of foul stuff. And while not everyone's names were spelled out, he left enough clues for folks to connect the dots. One of the unnamed rappers, described as a Philly rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, Meek, that's you, the R&B singer, performed at the Super Bowl and had a Vegas residency. That's Usher all day. And Diddy told Lil Rod himself that he had relationships with all of them, including Stevie J. Let's not forget. Usher once admitted he lived with Diddy at Flavor Camp when he was younger. He told Howard Stern he would never send his kids there. But when Shannon Sharpe asked, Usher flipped the tone, saying it was one of the best experiences of his life. The way he was stumbling over his words, fans were like, nah, something ain't right here.
You mentioned L.A. Reid sent you to New York and you live with P. Diddy. They call it Flavor Camp.
Flavor Camp, yeah.
So what was that experience like and how did that help Usher's career?
I don't think I would be the artist that I am today without the experiences that I had in New York City.
And as for Meek, another clip been circulating. He's in the pool chilling while Diddy calls him daddy and showers him with compliments like, I'm proud of you, King. I love you. Whole vibe just felt different.
Hey, what's up, King son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
You already know the comments started flying like crazy after that. One person said, a man calling a man daddy that's not his daddy is sus, ain't no lingo in it, it's sus. And then another said how Meek looked like he had enough of Diddy for one night, if you know what we mean. Meek looked so defeated, Diddy murdered his cheeks. So now the streets are talking. What was really going on behind closed doors? And did Nikki really try to sound the alarm before everything exploded? But that's not all. There's another thing we gotta get into. This whole convo. It ain't even really about Meek and Diddy's alleged bedroom escapades. That's their business. The real issue is what's being claimed in this lawsuit by Lil Rod. He's saying Diddy was out here running a whole criminal enterprise and that some of his industry buddies were helping recruit young folks into these freak-offs. And streets are talking, especially the Barbs. Now let's talk about the part that's got Nicki fans side-eyeing Meek even harder. Those allegations. Earlier this year, a man named Dean, who used to be tight with Meek, spilled some nasty tea. He said Meek and Nikki used to fight bad, like screaming matches on 10. And then it gets worse. Dean says he personally saw Meek spit on Nikki.
When they argue, what are you doing? Are you just like, yo, man, here they go again?
Yeah, exactly. You blowing mine. I'm trying to.
Shit happening again.
People now is leading outside. The store shut down though.
He also claimed there was this one time Meek locked her out the house and left her crying in the woods, out in Jersey, in the dark. Dean said he had to go get her himself. He even called out folks who were allegedly there, like Nicki's sister and her baby father. Like, am I lying? Now, let's be real. Nicki never came right out and said Meek her. But back in 2020, during that messy IG beef between them, she did post a cryptic story accusing Meek of putting hands on women while being scared of men. That didn't age well at all. And now, instead of flat out denying these Diddy-related allegations, Meek is out here deflecting again. He's trying to spin it like folks are trying to ruin him just because he's an independent artist. Like, what does you dropping a mixtape got to do with a RICO lawsuit? After DJ Academics mentioned the footnotes in that lawsuit, you know, the ones that allegedly reference Meek and Usher, Meek hopped on Twitter talking about, now you'll see how bad they want to stop me, and saying it's all a campaign to block his music. He even threatened Ack again, like, didn't I tell you stop playing with my name? When I see you, it's up. But that's not all. Meek went on a full Twitter spree posting a bunch of try-hard tweets about how much he loves women. Like, overcompensating much? At this point, folks are saying the issue ain't even Meek being with Diddy. It's the fact that both of them have been accused of putting their hands on women. So, now the question is, did Nikki know about Meek's alleged connection to Diddy all along? And are we focusing on the wrong part of this whole situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments now, because we want to hear from you. Is there more to this DL story of Meek and Diddy? Are there others involved too? Be sure to check out the next video because this drama is just getting started.